The Brown family is once again in the spotlight, with Aspyn Brown being the focal point of some controversy. Twin pregnancy is causing tongues wagging, but salacious rumor about her father, Kody Brown, is what is actually stirring the pot. And when Robyn gets wind of it, let's just say she is not available. There is some truth in these viral rumors, or is everything fan-based fantasy? Let's uncover what's actually. Sister Wives is chock full of new rumors that have fans in a frenzy, and they are all about Aspyn Brown's daughter, Kody Brown. The newly refreshed gossip offers glimpses of two bombshell turns in the possibility twin pregnancy, combined with an unusual storm of rumor that links Kody Brown with backstage tumult that was left seething twin infant buzz sources close to the family, and fan speculation has fueled gossip that Aspyn could possibly be having not only one, but twins. With Aspyn officially confirmed the speculation, recent sightings of an alleged bump and low-key social appearances have only added gas on the fire. True, that would be both of her and husband Mitch Thompson's first offspring, as well as being Brown family. She is stunning. Another fan posted on Reddit, and she's so quiet lately, like other Brown daughters before their announcements. Kody's curious involvement but in twin pregnancy should be something to rejoice about. Whispers on the internet hint at something being off, and hearsay rumors have surfaced that imply Kody Brown is too involved in Aspyn's personal life, with some questioning his performance in terms of family reunions recently. These rumors, not having their evidence, have not only faced sharp criticism from other fans, but have picked up enough momentum to make waves throughout social network sites, sparking hotly debated controversy regarding father-daughter relationships and reality TV fame. Can report off-the-record sources, Robyn Brown is alleged to be in fury over rumors, particularly those paint Kody in the negative image. Robyn believes that individuals are assuming way too far, is what another family source portrayed them. She is worried about how these lies not just hurt Kody, but hurt the kids too. Robyn, known for passionately, her husband is allegedly conducting an aggressive campaign of counter-gossip, possibly as far as filing suit if the whisper mill persists. As of today, Aspyn Brown did not issue a formal pregnancy news, twin or otherwise, and both of them have not uttered anything regarding the scandalous rumor until the world of Sister Wives tells us a lot, and fans will be watching with or without being the joy of having new life or for the speculation storm. Something is certain: the Browns can't help but stay out of the spotlight, and the recent storm might just be the beginning. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is going to be having another grandchild later this. She made the announcement last week that she is pregnant with their first child with husband Mitch Thompson in an adorable, unforgettable way on TV with a baby bump after having her family's reality of having their lives shown on TLC. Fittingly then that she'd make public announcement of news in the same way Aspyn is not as talkative when it comes to social media, so unless she is not shown talking about Sister Wives or in an Edge post from either of them or from one of her sisters, but she's dropping quite a huge amount because she is the store manager of Kendra Scott in Utah's capital city of Salt Lake. Aspyn have shown their presence in local media reports about shopping on Mother's Day. The persons featured in the feature, Aspyn wore blue and was pregnant white maxi dress that showcased its focus on the burgeoning bump in an appearance that the newscaster made with Aspyn answered with, "And how wonderful that you have your first little one on the way." To which she mouthed back, "I know this is the first that we have heard of Aspyn being pregnant, and have to admit myself, that is quite impressive that her family had successfully managed their lips zipped for so long." Aspyn and Mitch have married in the summer of 2018, and Sister Wives fans will know him primarily through the reality TV show, with the rest of the Brown brothers already members. Over the last few years, Aspyn is the newest addition to the crew of parents so far. Kody hasn't anything regarding Aspyn's biggest announcement on social media, but she is certainly excited about having another grandchild into our family. Are eagerly waiting for your updates about Aspyn's pregnancy, as well as everything which is happening so far. Fingers crossed she will. They have in fact recently spoken of it on the show, as the newer episodes included Aspyn Brown. Sister Wives' daughter Kody Brown is pregnant with their first 7 months with husband Mitch Thompson, as she divulged on Fox 13 News news in Utah. She was talking about ideas for Mother's Day gifts as she showed the bump of her unborn infant, but not disclosing when she was due. Aspyn confirmed the pregnancy on the radio. Aspyn and Mitch's wedding was the focus of season 13 of Sister Wives, with the two legally standing as married in June. They will conceive their first child in 2018, as their fans congratulated them. Other individuals have also inquired about whether Kody Brown learned about the pregnancy directly or like in the past. By way of the media, in an episode of Sister Wives, Kody recounted an old emotional conversation with Aspyn, to which she interrogated him for reasons why he had been being so distant. He said he loved her and wanted reconnect free of the taint of his prior marriage. With Christine, Kody's history of not having shared in key family milestones, such as news of Maddie's pregnancy from reading in their dad, is raising eyebrows about how connected he is with his children because of his strained relationships with some of his adult offspring. Some question whether he took advice from Listen to News, like the public as of today. Kody nor other family members, its members have commented on Aspyn's pregnancy. The Sister Wives alum has kept an offstage public profile in recent years, so that the news is an exceptional glance of private life of the Brown family is growing. Once again, Kody Brown's daughter, with Christine Brown, Aspyn Brown is pregnant with her first child, with husband David Mitchell Thompson. Aspyn posted encouraging news in an appearance last Wednesday, April 30th, on local Fox 13 2025. Sister Wives celebrity working in the Kendra Scott Boutique in the City Creek of Salt Lake City took part in an elite Mother's Day photo shoot, where she posed for photos alongside Maternity Bump live news anchor Morgan Saxton pointed out that having Aspyn included in the lineup would be perfect first little one in the womb. Before pregnancy announcement on live TV, Aspyn already kept quiet about that. On social media have remained relatively their family's mom about baby update with Sister Wives star Kody Brown's tumultuous relationship with Aspyn. Aspyn's pregnancy news came just days after the April 27th Sister Wives episode, in which she had faced Kody regarding their rocky relationship. Aspyn actually questioned me as to why I did not like her, and I'm like, sweetheart, I love you and I always have and always will. Kody continued describing how he had felt estranged from some of his children, especially since his breakup with Christine Janelle, as well as Meri Brown. Despite the reality TV contestant is determined that he will reconcile with his kids. They're just so wonderful with me. I'm in the process of creating such rapport where they don't have me represented to them. From my previous wives, as Kody is gonna be a one-woman man now, while Kody seemed to cope with just the solitary wife. In an episode of Sister Wives, of former polygamous husbands have confessed he lost interest in multiple marriage after divorcing. To Christine, Janelle, as well as Meri Brown, he told them, I don't wish to pursue another lady since I don't need that headache. The issues, the mess, the issue of trust, I'm not in that space. Kody also assured his widow, Robyn Brown, he is satisfied with their position in their relationship. As of today, standing in the past, the cost polygamy had imposed on Robyn, Kody couldn't help but apologize. Whereas Kody is in the past of polygamy, he can't help but acknowledge that his offspring are the quality emerged from the polygamy. As for Robyn, stated she is no longer scared of plural marriage, thanks to everything that hath happened. Unto her, Christine Brown is having another grandchild in the Sister Wives. Aspyn Thompson is with child, with the first of herself and husband, Mitch Thompson. Thompson is the firstborn of Brown Woolley and former hubby Kody Brown. They have 6 kids together, and Kody Brown also has 12 other kids from his current marriage with Robyn Brown Spin sisters-in-law Janelle and Meri Thompson Brown. 30 made the announcement on an interview with Fox News affiliate Fox 13 of Salt Lake City on April 30th. The local store's expectant store manager and expectant mother for the local Kendra Scott jewelry store went on television promoting the Mother's Day promotions of the company. In the start of the interview, reporter Morgan Saxton offered segment with, "And how lovely that you're having your first little one on the way." Aspyn Thompson beamed with a warm smile and mouthed, "I know," for the first time. Mother lit up in blue and white sundress with short ruffled sleeve as she sported the store's newest jewelry jewelry line, the Spin Mitch Thompson was married in 2018 and bought their first home in Utah in 2022. The duo is only minutes away from Brown Woolley, as well as David Woolley. Brown Woolley is proud. Avalon is the daughter of Michael T. Padron's 3 grandchildren. Grandmother of daughter of twin sons, Archer and Ace, are aged 2 and 5 months. Brown Woolley is also honorary grandmother of her former sister wife. Janelle Brown's son is Janelle Brown's daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, having 4 children. Daughters Amelia, age 1 month, Evie 5, and Josephine, age 2, and son Axel 7. Kody Brown's family continues to grow as all the sister wives stars' oldest daughter, Aspyn Brown, from his previous relationship with Christine Brown, is pregnant. Aspyn confirmed that she is pregnant on April 30th, Mother's Day. News stories are covered on Fox 13 News, with anchor Morgan Saxton described how fitting it was to have the 30-year-old, who runs a Kendra Scott boutique in Utah, shares with us first delivery ideas over the air as she waits for first little delivery on way. Aspyn smiled and nodded as showed off her bump in blue and white colored dress. Pregnancy announcement comes 6 years after Aspyn wed carpenter named Mitch Thompson in 2018. At wedding, the wedding took place in her 2019 TLC appearance as a family guest because she is as sweet as can be. Kody talked long about his daughter when she's so lovely, but connect with Aspyn has since soured with his 2021 breakup with Christine, with whom he has kids: Michael T. Padron, P. Don Brown, Gwen Karras, 23, Isabel Brown, 21, and 15-year-old Truly Brown. On April 27th of Sister Wives, Kody revealed that Aspyn had approached him about their broken relationship as something actually having been asked of. "I did not like that she used, and I'm like, sweetheart, I love you and always have and always will." The patriarch of 18 continued speaking of how he'd stayed estranged from the majority of his children since his divorce from Christine, along with her co-wives Meri Brown and Janelle Brown. "We have not had much connection," Kody added, "so I'm trying to create this relationship where they don't have me on the list to them with my other wife, Logan Taylor Brown." May 21st, 1994. Logan is Kody Brown's firstborn son, as well as being the first of 18 siblings in Kody's entire clan after attaining a master's in business administration from the University of Nevada. Wed Microsoft executive Michelle Petty in 2020 and married Kristen exactly 2 years later. Espy is Kody Brown's and Christine Brown's eldest son, who was delivered on March 14, 1995, is also an Aspen University alumni, married off to Mitch Thompson in 2018. She revealed that she is pregnant in April 2025, gave birth to Kody's only offspring, Leon Brown, on July 29, 2005, 1995, and Meri Brown in 2020 came out as being transgender, realizing that they were socialized as a girl. "I was young, and regretfully I had the upbringing in an environment that was overwhelmingly gendered and limiting." Leon, also known as Leo, posted on Instagram, "And here's the thing, I'm finally prepared, be myself in front of the world, and that being is exceedingly genderqueer, trans, and unapologetic." Leonard tied the knot with Audrey Kiss in 2020 in Colorado elopement. Michael T., the second of Kody's and Christine's kids. Michael T. is born June 9, 1996. She married Antonio Tony Padron in 2016 in a wedding that had been captured on Sister Wives. Couple have daughter Avalon and twin boys Archer and Madison Rose. Brush Janelle gave birth to Madison, the second of Ace's children. Kody, on 3 November 1995, while in Utah State University, married Caleb Brush in 2016, and they have mutual kids, Axel Evangeline Josephine Hunter. Elias Brown Janelle gave birth to Hunter, their third. Together on 9th of February in 1997, Hunter graduated from the United States Air Force Academy in 2020 before pursuing nursing studies at Johns Hopkins. Christine, the girlfriend of Rex Brown, gave birth to their third child together on August 7, 1998, Robert Garrison Brown. On 31st October 1998, Garrison was Kody, his third youngest from Janelle. He committed suicide on March 5, 2024. At age 25, David Dayton Preston Brown. Dayton is Kody's fourth oldest child, wife of his first wife being Preston Jessup. He was adopted back in 2015, 5 years later than his first marriage's wife. Spiritually married Kody in 2014. Kody first divorced his first wife, Meri, so he could marry Robyn and legally adopt Dayton as his son, Gabriel Wynn Brown, nicknamed Gabe, the fifth child of. They were both born on the 11th of October in 2001. Wendy Janelle married Kody. Christine gave birth to their fourth baby on 15th October 2001. Her beau in 2023 with Beatrice is Aurora, the other being Alice Brown. She is David's older adopted daughter, with having being adopted in 2015 when he married Kody. Last year, Isabel Paige Brown Kody gave birth to their fifth, Christine, on the 13th of June in 2003. Her scoliosis issues have been chronicled on Sister Wives Brianna Rose Brown. Brianna is the third of Robyn's children from her union with Preston, subsequent to Robyn marrying Kody. The kids were officially adopted by the Kody and Janelle family, and Savannah Brown gave birth to their last child. On December 7th of 2004, the exes convened for the graduation of Savannah from 2023. In fact, Grace Brown, April 13th, 2010. Indeed, being the youngest of Kody and Christine Solomon, Kody Brown. Kody married for the second youngest son on 27th October 2011, Ariella Mae Brown, on 10th January 2016. Ariella is the little sister of Robyn and the smallest of the family of 18 in the entire Brown family. I feel slapped in the face by polygamy. I don't feel like going for another girl because I don't feel like having that headache. The Inquisition, the ordeal. Christine underwent an independent journey. She did have a married partner, but not the soulmate, as in fact, Kody Brown was hopelessly in love with Robyn Brown. As the days went by, being able to pretend that he was an agamist man for a polygamist, the revelation that he wanted just one wife and only have been agonizing since they brought so many problems. He drove away his wives, then blamed them. But when Kody resurveyed the Coyote Pass land for Meri and Janelle Brown with larger shares, he opened his heart for cultivated gentlemanly and just, I didn't know Kody was such a fine human being. I used to don't believe him, sometimes I do. As for doing that once for Meri and Janelle, I'm forever grateful with all of us. Kody's generosity did extend with Christine. She had already given back the Brown family their share of the land, and she did not inherit anything when sold for $1.5 million. Kody's obsession with Robyn ruined the family. 3 wives scattered in search of love, adventure, and joy that they generate. Christine met man David Woolley, who completely comprehended her. In lieu of remaining blue, went out and met love. The empowering Christine's post-breakup story is an urban fairy tale in which it is not an imitation, in which married couples pretend like actors on the stage, trying their utmost to utter what is correct, though what she says is not from the heart. Thank God for that. Christine is in touch with herself. The world. Christine had lived through some rough times with Kody. She had felt disrespected and lonely. Christine attempted an average romance with Kody, but he had a crush on Robyn from the start in that direction, and he didn't have room in his heart for Christine, who let jealousy shine through. She felt exploited by Kody's fourth wife, dainty dark-haired girl, who is apparently Kody's dream girl. Over Christine smiles for her Insta followers, apparently soaring a million miles above all your anguish and adversity, scrubbed clean and content. Christine is happy in her post. Kody life courtesy of a new husband, weight loss, and a growing Airbnb empire for Christine. In lieu of an emotional wasteland, everything is rosy, leaving Kody as the catalyst, something pleasant and fresh. When one door closes, another can open. When Christine departed, she emerged as an unwilling feminist heroine, rather than remaining in an empty, loveless marriage. She took matters in hand, molding her destiny. She dropped him despite the fact that what she did went against what she had been taught, and doing so can be horribly difficult when she had no idea what would happen in the future. But she jumped anyway. David loves Christine just the same, the way she is. She doesn't need to change in order for him to like whoever she is. A harmonious relationship relationship with both intimates being contented, Christine is in love with David and does not dwell on what he lacks. She is grateful for him. Hopefully the well-suited pair will stay together forever. Christine, the trailblazer, is okay with herself, finer than okay. She's content being able to cope with the ups and downs of life because there's so much joy within reach of her that is likely. Why is her bare skin radiant? She is in an age of adventurous possibility and not just real love. All of things previously desired, which were once beyond reach, are within reach. And her is full of richly colored and beautiful mosaic of kids. David's business exploits his friends, including Janelle, owing them an idyllic, love-filled life. Christine, who spent years catering for brown kids, cleaning houses and washing dishes and baking, it's time for her to be content. Christine gets paid for being happy, is beauty joy, lights up an individual from inside. So no wonder Christine, not dull sparkle with foundation, lipstick, and more. There is nothing wrong with makeup, but Christine doesn't need no such thing. No woman does. Who are we then? Is fine. No matter if Christine have cosmetics or not, she is an attractive woman who is just delightful. She's got that lust for life, fearlessness, not ruthlessness. She's warm but not afraid. Or if she is, she makes it through. Christine is a great role model, someone upon whom it is easy to look. Christine is an ultimate homemaking divinity, such as Martha Stewart or Padma Lakshmi. She is renowned for her fabulous cuisine and looks after her homes and span. No one is sweeter than someone cooking in for a friend or relative, and she's cooked for scores of individuals over decades. So no wonder she had gotten tired of it, according to her post here above, but is rediscovering her passion for cooking and believes that the key to reviving her passion is slowing down. Perhaps her lifestyle is involved in the activity of being busy, now is instead meditative. As Christine lays in the above clip, she does not fuss with makeup, and why should she? What is wonderful about what is going on here is how relatable influencers are always made up trying to create some kind of ideal image. It just seems like Christine just doesn't wear something casual and carry business as usual. Christine's appointed, a person who is strong and full of confidence. She is not attempting to dazzle with glamour, rather with substance, confident style doing. Apparently she looks fine anyway, since glamour is not necessary. At will, she can primp and preen, apply some makeup, and be radiant, but she is lovely. The lady in either case, she down-to-earth quality, and the way she loves herself are conquering. She is content with herself, with what is being worn, with what surrounds her, with who is in the world. Is that Christine Brown's preferences and way of life have changed since being married David Woolley, with which he feels that she might not go back to sister wife. Christine first emerged on the show, along with her then husband Kody Brown, and his three wives Meri, Janelle, and Robyn Brown. She enjoyed being polygamous relationship and did not have an issue with Kody being with three other women. Unfortunately, Christine's selfless, her family-conscious nature did not have its intended effect. Kody did not return Christine's overture, made Christine feel sad, as well as not loved in their 2021 wedding. Surprisingly, most of its audience, including myself, when she decided to end her 25-year-long relationship with Kody, she decided to move. She put Arizona aside and prioritized happiness in 2022. Christine, she is going out with someone else later. She posted photos of David claiming he had proposed in October of 2023. Christine and David married. They moved back to their home in Utah and established their own rental business. Christine married for the first anniversary with David in October 2024. Christine is capturing fewer screens time of Sister Wives Season 19. I do know Christine is a core cast member, but I think Christine on camera, her journey is coming to an end. Some hints are that Christine will not be in future episodes, the most glaring of which is lesser role from the show. Christine is once again unmarried after divorcing Kody and is intent on settling in Utah, whereas she had played an important role in last season due to being married to David. She is not present much in the latest season, possibly since distancing herself from the rest of the Brown family. Christine is constructing her rental empire, presumably because she might not like being in the show, as she values peace over drama. For some years in the past, Christine depended on the reality TV payment and had no ambitions. She found herself in an unsatisfying marriage with Kody that affected both physical as well as psychological health up through 2025, and Christine is far superior. She has turned into a social media influencer, entrepreneur, entrepreneur businesswoman, managing many new roles and responsibilities. Given her transformation, I believe it would not be unexpected if Christine resolved to never returning over the last year. I have seen Christine lead a busy lifestyle in Utah, is an influencer in today's age, with numerous professions ranging from being an influencer on Instagram. Christine also partners with weight loss supplement business commercials, which have assisted her to on luxury cruise vacations, in addition to spends quality spent time and effort with her Utah business for rent. Not only acquired 2 attributes, as well as simplified the renting process for tourists. Last month, Christine stated that she is selling holiday home through VBO, that is, an industry leader within the vacation rental market. Christine is away working on her own book. I think Christine is busier establishing herself as an influencer and raised crowning kingdom of fear of being on TV again. She has moved away from Kody and no on him, instead is involved in a number of personal projects, which will occupy her time. In March, Christine unveiled she will publish Sister Wife, a memoir of faith family independence, as she cashes in on reality. She went on to say, TV fame. We now have a cover for my book. The red outfit swept the polls. You can order it today. Christine announced that her book will contain additional information, which fans have never heard before. The book will provide her with a platform that will replace Sister Wives. Sister Wives star Christine Brown shed more than 40 pounds after divorcing her ex-husband, a polygamist, and she has never been better. Christine was Kody Brown's 3rd wife when she married him in 1994. He was already married to Meri Brown and Janelle Brown. For many years, Christine was Kody's newest wife, and she got used to taking up the job. In 2010, Kody chose to wed his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, and in 2014, he adopted her 3 children from her first marriage. In 2021, after 6 years of marriage and 6 children, Christine divorced. Kody divorcing Kody was a big risk for Christine. The Sister Wives season 19 star had largely been a stay-at-home mother. While they raised most of the 18 Brown family children, she had to start her life over from scratch, but it was all worth it. Shortly after leaving Kody, she came across David Woolley, and the two fell in love and married with priority given to her emotional health and well-being. Christine lost more than 40 pounds and learned to discover her own happiness. She recently before and after pictures have been posted, and she appears great. Christine was the initial walk away from Kody. It's not possible to exaggerate how difficult it was for Christine to finally decide to bite the bullet and walk away from Kody. The Sister Wives season 19 star did everything in her power to make her marriage work. She adored Kody, and she had all these romantic ideas about her wedding that he was never able to equal. After Robyn Christine wed Kody, Christine couldn't help but think he enjoyed her to his other wives throughout the years. The feeling noted at Christine, but she lived with it for the sake of her children. Christine felt ignored, and her emotions were high during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kody and Robyn were so afraid of falling ill that they imposed very stringent mitigation rules for the family. Even though Christine and her children attempted to obey the rules, it never felt like it was sufficient for Kody and Robyn when Christine was forced to bring in 21-year-old Aspyn Brown for scoliosis surgery. Kody did not accompany them. It was heartbreaking because Aspyn wanted her father to be with her. This was a turning point in Christine's and Kody's marriage, when at last it became clear to Christine that Kody would never be the husband she had always wanted. She decided to end things in 2021. In 2022, Kody's second spouse, Janelle, left him after 29 years of marriage and 6 children subsequently. That year, his first wife, Meri, also followed Christine and Janelle out the door. They were married 32 years and shared a child. Christine's trailblazing move encouraged her sister wives to depart since then. Christine has been committed to inspiring others to find their happiness. Christine lost 40 pounds since quitting February, following Christine's Instagram post about her weight loss, where the Sister Wives season 19 star was featured off her dramatically slimmed down figure. She appears so much thinner in the post. Christine invites others to follow her on her weight reduction journey. Her caption states, "Starting March 11th, I'm kicking off a weight loss challenge, and it's going to be amazing." The side-by-side photos of a spelt Christine are wildly dramatic, and her progress is beyond impressive. Since changing her life, Christine has been dedicated to inspiring others to do the same. David's blood sugar is significantly better, and we both have phenomenal energy. One of the many people Christine has encouraged to shed weight is her daughter, 28-year-old Michael T. Brown. Michael T. was inspired by her mother to lose weight herself, and Christine posted Michael T's before and after photos on Instagram. In the said now-deleted post, Michael T and Tony Padron husband had 2 healthy babies, Archer and Ace Padron, and she lost the weight that she gained while she was pregnant. Michael T is one of Kody's few adult children. He still maintains contact with most of whom no longer speak to him. Christine's weight loss journey also motivated her new husband David to begin his own. Christine just posted her before and after pictures, and David lost a fantastic 25 pounds. He's a new man. He actually looks younger. David's blood sugar is so much improved, and we both have incredible energy. Read Christine's caption. A major part of why David wanted to lose weight was that he was recently diagnosed with being diabetic. Only a week before his wedding, Christine posted amazing before and after pictures. Christine's truly incredible physical transformation was not solely about weight loss. Christine shared recently on Instagram photos, taking the contrast of the photos pre and post. Her split with Kody is nothing short of stunning in her before picture. She looks nice, but a little caveat. She does not look entirely contented in the after picture. She is lively and never more lovely than ever. Her caption reads, "Feeling amazing and full of energy, and it's only going to get better." Christine's before and after photos show the difference. Happiness can explain why the Sister Wife season 19 cast member is so eager to inspire others to pursue happiness, is that she's seen the difference it made in her life. If she had sucked it up and stayed with Kody, her life would be less happy and fulfilled. Now she's married to the man of her dreams and living the type of life she'd always dreamed of. Sister Wives is a far cry from how it once be. When it first aired on TLC in 2010, it tracked a cohesive polygamist family navigating their busy lives. Kody Brown was introducing a 4th wife, Robyn, who he spiritually wed in the first season and then legally wedded in 2014 after divorcing his initial wife, Meri Kody, and had been married to Meri since 1990, and he had also married 2 other wives shortly after, Janelle in 1993 and Christine in 1994. However, they were spiritual marriages, yet the Brown family today is only a shell of its former self. Cracks in the relationships were visible early, and more only worsened with the passage of time. Christine left Kody in 2021 after 27 years of staying together. Janelle followed in late 2022, and Meri confirmed her 2023 breakup after 30 years of marriage. Now only Robyn is left in an accidental monogamous relationship with Kody. She's made it very clear she's not happy with fans. Have breathed a sigh of relief that 3 of the 4 wives have left, but it took quite literally decades after years of emotional favoritism and neglect that were acted out on screen due to Kody's egoistic behavior. It's surprising the wives stayed as long as they did. So why did they fear of religious consequences? It's likely one of the strongest forces keeping the Brown united was their religious heritage. Their religious practices were always discussed and featured in the first few seasons, though less so. Now the Browns were a member of the Apostolic United Brethren, a fundamentalist Mormon denomination that holds polygamy is essential to achieve highest heaven. So even though plural marriage is not necessary, it's urged while divorce is legally allowed. It's not approved as it's seen as breaking the covenant. The most of the Browns were polygamy. Kody, born into Meri, and Christine all came from plural families. Janelle was raised Mormon but not polygamist. That is, until her mother became Kody's dad's second wife, technically making them step-siblings. It's where Kody and Janelle met. Robyn was the sole wife who was not polygamist in origin, but she appeared to accept the lifestyle in full once she spiritually married into the family. Divorce is a big decision with serious consequences in the Browns' faith for wives such as Christine and Meri, who were raised in the culture. The fear of religious condemnation or ostracism by their society was most probably very real. Leaving plural marriage isn't merely leaving a husband, it is the loss of one's heavenly blessing and eternal family. This religious pressure perhaps created a deep-seated guilt that made it all the more hard for the wives to depart, even when they were very unhappy with Kody's manipulation and power dynamics beyond religious pressure. There were also psychological and emotional factors which existed in the Brown family. Longtime Sister Wives viewers have seen Kody's demeanor change dramatically. more towards Robyn than towards his other wife. One of the biggest turning points was when Kody legally divorced Meri in 2014, only to marry Robyn and adopt her children. It sent a simple message to the family. Robyn's demands were given precedence over everything else. The favoritism grew increasingly difficult to overlook. During Kody refused to see his other wives and children for fear of their safety and chose to remain with Robyn but did not always use the same social distancing regulations. Kody gaslit the other wives and accused them of disloyalty. If they raised concerns fueling resentment, can be argued that Robyn also contributed to upholding the power structure. She favored Kody's tough COVID protocols that quarantined the family and kept Kody nearer to her. Robyn encouraged a victim mentality, but her attitude usually worked for her in the family, not anyone else. Kody and Robyn's manipulation strategy, the favoritism, gaslighting, and guilt-tripping probably drove the other wives second-guess their unhappiness and vie for Kody's approval, making it more difficult for them to shatter the unhealthy cycle. It's also possible the economic ties of the family made it difficult for the wives to leave easily. Even with the TLC paycheck, the Browns have notoriously struggled financially. Throughout the years, even prior to the performance, Meri and Kody declared bankruptcy in 2005 with other $229,000 debt. Janelle had also applied for personal bankruptcy years back, also assuming debt linked by economic interdependence upon relocating to Arizona. In 2018, the Browns purchased a few pieces of land in Coyote Pass with the hope of constructing a few houses for their whole family, but constructing never started because of their financial problems later on. The plans were again postponed when Christine quit only for the two other wives to do likewise. Only recently parted with Coyote Pass property and cut their financial ties years ago. Since the plural marriages broke up for the Browns, divorcing wasn't so simple as was leaving emotionally. It implied loss of access to common financial resources and possible instability. This financial fear held the wives captive because they may not have known how they would fare on their own after decades of mixed assets and liability. If you look at it, there are many reasons why Meri, Christine, and Janelle remained with Kody so long. Though obviously discontent, it is nonetheless be seen whether Robyn ever follows suit. But since she informed him that she didn't want to be Kody's sole wife, she might jump ship if he won't open their marriage once more.